When an adorable hyena meets a central pride of lions, a war is about to break out. Can the legendary Lion King Jintai Dumala complete 1 through 8? The story begins. Central pride, mainly composed of young lioness and two male lions. Lion King Jintai Dumala is constantly panting because his wife is missing. A pack of hyenas preyed on a bison at night. Lioness Mosumi fell in love with someone else because he fell in love with the hyena's prey. For this stuttering, he spent the whole night making love with the hyenas. In the end, Mosumi was no match for these hyenas. Prepare to run away first. Now the hyena is very excited. They collectively let out a scream like silver bells. Don't be too high profile as a person. Don't be too noisy as a dog. Laughter attracts Jintai Dumala. Saw my wife being bullied. He shouted from a distance that whoever wants to touch him should touch me first. How dare hyenas play hard with lions? They all avoided the lion's edge. The hyenas dropped their food and ran away. Don't give it to me for free. Don't want it for free. Jintai Dumala happily dragged the food away. But Mosumi did not follow the Lion King back to the pride because he wants to find a safe place. Give birth to the baby in the belly. 3 lion cubs were born. They can't see anything yet. The lion cub will stay outside with the lioness for 2 months. Genetic instinct. Make Mosumi protect the child at all costs while taking care of the kids in Mosumi. His sister Aya discovers the hyena cubs. Aya attacks them, but they were attacked by hyenas. A lioness cannot fight against a pack of hyenas. Just at this time, later, his son Kent supported his mother. Although Kent was not yet fully mature, but his increasing strength doubled his confidence. Ha 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 ha, adult lion. Kent's support. Let the hyenas lose their advantage. This is not the first time Kent has had a confrontation with a hyena. The initial fear in my heart gradually turned into hatred. The hyenas also felt Kent's changes. It's just a small friction. After the 2 parties visited each other, they went their separate ways. Kent and his mother returned to the corpse group. Tell Dad what happened today. Mondifo and Jintai Dumala. I heard that my wife and son were bullied by hyenas. The 2 brothers were unhappy, ready to seek revenge on hyenas. The hyena has long been hiding in nook and cranny. The 2 brothers didn't give up, so they lay down on the grass and cursed in the street all night. The hyenas were so frightened that they dug burrows all night to block the high decibel noise of the lion. On the other side, Masuri. Preparations have begun to move the cubs, because in the place where the cubs were born, the air is filled with the scent of cubs. This may cause unnecessary trouble. Lions don't burrow like hyenas, so they can only keep changing positions to ensure the safety of the cubs. But their new home is not in a good location. A cobra also made its home here. In order to protect his children, Masuli, confrontation with cobra. This is a stupid decision. But as a mother, he has no hesitation. The cobra's venom spread throughout Masuri's body. His endocrine and nervous systems severely damaged by venom. This may not be the most painful. Because of his cub, all were attacked by cobras. Masuli's consciousness began to blur. He relied on his sense of smell to find the cub's body. Slowly lie down next to the cub. Imagine that the child can still stand up. The snake venom keeps attacking Mosumi's nerves. He stood up uncomfortably. Even though he can no longer see. Even though his child is dead. He is still afraid of stepping on his child. Like a small boat in the sea. Will be swallowed up at any time? Worse. The hyenas found him. A cub is snatched away by a hyena. Mosumi could hear their cries. But there is nothing we can do. He staggered to the water's edge. Because the attack of snake venom made him unbearably thirsty. The dreamy howl still echoes in my ears. Another lion cub was snatched away. Even though the little lion had long been bitten to death by a cobra, he lay down tiredly. It's unknown whether he will survive. And the lions in the distance don't know. My sister is making her final struggle with death. Because the weather is too hot, the water source is already thirsty. African style became African style. They look for any place with moisture, like a lion's nostrils. King of prairie. But there is nothing you can do about this swarm of African bees. Jintai Dumala scratched her long, messy hair. He deeply realized that there is a kind of pain called scratching. But this is compared to Mosumi's pain. But not worth mentioning. For days and for nights of suffering, Mosumi still hasn't gotten rid of cobra venom. To combat snake venom, he keeps secreting saliva. It also made him hungry and thirsty. The hind leg bitten by a cobra is extremely painful. For him now, every second is torture. Every night is haunted by nightmares. Hyenas kept prowling around him. It seems like his life could be taken away at any time. The hyenas sensed Mosumi's weakness. Mosumi is surrounded by hyenas, although Mosumi can't see clearly yet. But the noise he hates. Let him know what these guys are up to. He used his remaining strength to fight. No hyena dares to attack head-on. In this weak state, Mosumi must be doomed. But what's puzzling is, the hyenas have lost their patience, retreated into the night. In front of the Lion King, the consequence for not following the rules is to be kicked out of the pride of lions. No room for conversion. The Lion King must let them know who is their father, who is the head of the family. 3 useless lions were kicked out of the pride. When the Lion King of the Super Pride returns, all problems are solved. The grassland ushered in the dry season. Most of the herbaceous plants have withered. Herbivores chew the unpalatable dead grass. Buffaloes still prefer to eat young grass. In this barren grassland, 3 young male lions appeared. These 3 tragic disasters. He is the young lion driven away by super events. They're so manes. Although nothing seems wrong at first glance, but you can feel that these 3 guys are not good looking. Their life is very stable now, starving steadily every day, so they became scavengers of the grassland. Subsistence on supplementary food. Even this kind of scavenging, they also have to be careful, because this meal doesn't belong to them. Such days are romantic for them. Wandering around the world endlessly, no surprises. They have to romance for 3 years before they are eligible to capture the pride of lions. The Super Pride is relatively comfortable now. Protection and collaborative hunting with the alpha male. The life I spent as a child is called nourishment. But today, there is only one leader watching them. The other lion has more important things to do. That's dating a lioness. Mating ends with a ritualized act of aggression and lasts less than 1 minute. Brothers will not fight over mating rights, unless I can't help it, because the chances of a lioness getting pregnant are too low. So they stay together for a week. Attacks are on the clock. Hippo's week after O has recovered. The remaining 6 subadult male lions will leave the group soon. But before they leave, you must make a contribution to the lion hunt. Otherwise, Jesus wouldn't be able to save them. What the Lion King said. Buffalo are formidable opponents. 2 alpha males leading a lioness and cub can easily catch prey, bring down big game. It would still be difficult without the help of Lion King. This time the young lion didn't cheat or play tricks. They worked together to push the buffalo to the ground. This is also the first time they have completed hunting, vital to their future growth. There is a Lion King. The young lion never dares to make mistakes again. Who occupies what position? The Lion King arranged everything clearly. Every lion in the Super Pride is eating. Lioness TB did not join them because he has tuberculosis. He turned and walked away silently. Now he is too weak to tear apart the flesh. And tuberculosis is a great threat to lions. Once an infection occurs, it will be an irreversible disaster. So he gave his share of food. Left to companions, he knows his days are numbered. In the past, prey could be scraped cleanly in 30 minutes. But this time, the Super Pride ate the whole night. Half of the buffalo is left. Eat half, throw half away. Just so willful and crazy. Now we have this condition at home. The importance of the Lion King to the pride of lions is obvious. But just then something unusual happened. Lioness with tuberculosis TB. At this time, he quietly left the group of corpses. The torture of the patients made him skinny and emaciated. He can feel that his end is approaching. Maybe it's because I'm afraid of infecting my companions. Or maybe it's because he doesn't want his companions to see his embarrassment. Only his niece Pamela noticed. Pamela seems to be aware of her aunt's condition. He stepped forward to comfort her. MUTV stopped. But no response to Pamela. He couldn't bear to leave. But I have to leave. Stopping for a moment just to experience the feeling of home. Then he took steps firmly. Pamela knew that her aunt had surrounded the entire pride of lions. He couldn't bear to leave his aunt. Once this strong lioness, relying on proficient hunting skills, raising generations of little lions. Everyone, including him, had received care from his aunt. Maybe send him on his last journey. I'll be able to calm down a little bit. Some greatness is paid silently. Some love is insincere. Some feelings are speechless. TB has finished his wonderful life. Although there is still some regret left. The seasons change again. The Super Lion Group also welcomed new members. Maybe one of these little lions is TB. We can only comfort ourselves this way. Even if there is no TB spirit, it will continue among the lions. The young male lion never left the pride. Their manes have become more and more developed. And now they have completely changed their past. 6 young lions will patrol the territory for his father. Hunt together. Help mothers and aunts share the burden. And these big brothers, especially doting on their younger siblings. The little ones also enjoy playing with their 6 older brothers. They eat together, play together, and rest together. 8 male lions of the pride. Together we support this big family. Maybe many years later, except Bad Boys League. This Super Pride of Lions will also be talked about. Although this journey is very long. But I have you all the way. This guy's name is Thor, the boss of F for Alliance. Don't look at his short hair. In fact, his knowledge is also very short. To inflated Thor. Caught by the domineering brothers of AK City Group. A set of mixed doubles gave this guy a cerebral thrombosis. Now he is paraplegic and cannot take care of himself. In this state, the 3 younger brothers have already stated that they will not avenge themselves. If you don't report it, you won't report it. Thor is too lazy to care about these 3 things. Or study how to regain the Hollywood Lions. Those 6 girls are the traditional virtues of the lion world. Looking at the 6 girls on the other side of the river. From a distance, Thor's waist is no longer sore and his legs are no longer hurting. So, there's no injury that a girl can't fix. If it can't be solved, then 6 lionesses of the Hollywood Pride. I am also pretending to be reserved at this time. The Pride has been without a male lion for 3 years. My heart keeps shouting, come here if you have the guts. If it doesn't happen, we can go over there. The result is, the Hollywood lions couldn't wait to rush to them. Lioness a courtship death roll. Thor trembled with fear. The 3 younger brothers immediately reminded the elder brother, don't forget the beauty trap last time. Painful past events flashed through my mind. Thor said carelessly and solemnly that the 3 younger brothers, the last honey trap cost us everything. This time I can't cause any trouble to my brothers, so you should withdraw first. The 3 younger brothers were shocked. At the same time, I asked, what should I do? Brother, is there any solution to crack it? Thor looked up at the sky at a 45-degree angle. The wind was rustling and the water was cold. Once a strong man is gone, he will never return. If this is really a honey trap, then I can only resort to the trick. The way the 3 brothers looked at Thor instantly became extremely worshipful, based on past experience. If you don't express your admiration, you will be beaten severely by Thor. F for chose the dead end of love. It can be regarded as having a place to belong to. But at this time, Sam in the AK world was in big trouble. Tired lioness Sam takes a nap. Purdy, that naughty boy, heard something in the jungle. Driven by curiosity, he left his mother. A leopard suddenly appeared. Leopards will not be merciful to lion cubs. In a long-term competitive relationship, they have become mortal enemies. Purdy realizes the danger. He used all his strength to suck the milk. Run as far as you can. I ran into the AK lion group in one breath. It's a narrow escape. But the danger has not been eliminated, even though he belongs to the AK Pride. But Mom hasn't brought him back yet. Even the lions in the AK Pride don't know him. Maybe it's because he's still young. The lions had no intention of expelling him. Wody shuttles among the lions, looking for my mother's figure. To his dismay, his mother was not here at all. The little guy is not sure of his identity. Say hello to the members of the AK Pride one by one. Motherhood. Every lioness is kinder to him, even though I don't know him. But his cousin Maya, actually willing to play with Potty. The young lions are not so friendly to Potty. A young lion uses Potty as a ball to kick. Lion King Sissel is back. Bodhi saw him and thought of the hairy monster. He is what my mother calls the Earth God, specializes in eating lion cubs. Potty fled the place quickly, but leaving the AK Pride is not a wise choice. A group of hyenas are looking for food not far away. If he is spotted by a hyena, and is just one word. The little guy is quite smart. He hid in the bushes, waiting for his mother to come back to find him. But time passes little by little. He started to feel thirsty. Without breast milk, he is likely to become dehydrated. When I see big sister Maya, he ran out of the bush. After drinking the water, Bodhi followed Maya back to the lions. Night falls soon. This is the first time Bodhi spends the night away from her mother. It's just that lions will choose to hunt at night. No lion wants to take care of him. He stayed where he was, looking forward to his mother coming back to find him. Didn't wait for Mom, but waiting for the hyenas looking for food. This group of hyenas is very close to the lone lion cub. Little lion Purdy is trying to save his life, working hard towards the tree. Climb up, but he can only climb about 1 meter. It's not like I can't climb up at all. The sound of hyenas not far away frightened him. The next day, the crew found Purdy in the bushes. He is still alive, but the situation is bad. Mom didn't come to see him. AK was looking for prey and did not come back. He now faces more than just threats from other animals and unbearable hunger. Keep walking in and out of the bushes. Keep calling. I hope my mother can respond to him or find a companion, you know. 2 lionesses appeared in his field of vision. Bodhi hurried to catch up. Lioness stops by the river to drink water. He was frightened by Bodhi, who suddenly appeared behind him. There is no mother among these lionesses. He was so hungry that he could only drink water to fill his stomach. Lionesses lie in the shade of trees to enjoy the coolness. Potty seizes the opportunity. Let's see if there's anything we can eat. To his dismay, these lionesses can't provide him with food. He could only lean on the lioness lonely. Fight hunger with sleep. Another night. Potty is alone again. In this crisis-ridden grassland, he is so small and helpless. The little guy didn't give up. He caught a big rat. This became his hope of living. It also breaks the myth that lion cubs cannot hunt prey. This little guy's move. All the members of the filming crew were shocked. Potty wandered alone for 5 days. Finally saw my mother's figure. His desire to survive and his spirit of not giving up. Worth to learn from. Don't give up this second. There will be hope in the next second. Maybe dreams are always out of reach. But to give up is to be ashamed of your efforts. Lioness Mosumi attacked by cobra. The snake venom tortured him for 7 days. This strong lioness finally escaped snake venom. He returned to the bush to look for his children. But 3 little lions are early. Has been snatched away by hyenas. This hyena stupidity. He will also suffer crazy revenge from the Lion King Jintai Dumala. Mosumi dragged her tired body back to the tribe. His mother and sister welcomed him warmly. But Mosumi couldn't be happy. The heavy heart of losing his child made him breathless. At night, the lions came to help him catch the wind and wash away the dust, organized a large-scale hunting event. When prey falls, the hyenas heard the news and came again. Be inspired by the Hyena Queen. They all want to express themselves. The Hyena Queen is their goddess. Look at her. She looks so beautiful. Open head, red eyes, bared mouth, fangs. I have hyperthyroidism, and my neck is thicker than my waist. Mosumi felt angry when she saw this guy. He vaguely remembered that this guy took away his child. Hyena Queen confirms lion's absence. Blow the battle horn. This is a battle where we are outnumbered. Lionesses surrounded by hyenas. Mosumi, who has not fully recovered yet. You can only climb up dead trees to avoid attacks. The other lionesses were also powerless to fight back. After nearly an hour of fighting, the lionesses can only choose to retreat. But their troubles weren't over yet. On the way to retreat, they were ambushed by a hostile pride of lions. This is destined to be a bloody night. Despite the numerical superiority of rival lion prides, Mosumi's corpse group still has to fight. They were dispersed by each other during the chaotic battle. Everyone who could escape escaped. Only Mosumi and his mother Diwa remain. In order to buy Mosumi time to escape, Diwa, holding back the main force of the hostiles on the horde. This lioness named Diwa, surrounded by hostile lions. As an old man, he did not accept his fate. Even if he has a breath, he will fight to the end. His daughter Mosumi is not far away. Mosumi charged several times to save her mother, but there are too many opponents. Mother is seriously injured again. There's no way to get rid of them. This night, a pair of lions keep attacking, until Diva died in battle. His blood flows on the grass. The smell of blood attracts hyenas. They split up the Dawamo Sumi pride. The scattered lions gathered together again, disappear silently into the night. But the hyenas are in big trouble. Jintai Dumala returning from patrol. Seeing my wife's miserable condition, eyeballs instantly become bloodshot. By the time the hyenas discovered Jintai Dumala, it was too late. The red-eyed Jintai Dumala rushed to the hyena. Just hold down the Hyena Queen. His powerful paws hooked around the Hyena Queen's neck, aiming at the neck and biting crazily. The Hyena Queen screams, but Jintai Dumala doesn't care. A never-ending attitude. Other hyenas still want to rescue. This aroused Jintai Dumala's ferocity even more. He dropped the Hyena Queen to chase the other hyenas. The hyenas fled. Never dare to come closer again. The Hyena Queen's spine has been bitten off. He was writhing in pain. But it's all in vain. Not long after, the once mighty queen. No breath left. His daughter still wants to wake him up, but the queen can't stand up again. His departure caused an uproar among the hyena community. At this time, the hyenas began to fight for the throne. The second and third female hyenas. The fight was bloody. If it continues like this, then there will be no results in a few months. So they made a decision. Then let's elect. Whoever has a ticket will go. The newly appointed Hyena Queen is a bit bloated. Even the Lion King Mandif is too lazy to pry him. Mandif steps aside, swearing one's sovereignty. The new Hyena Queen saw this posture. He muttered that the whole internet was doing this. It's like no one can do it. Mandif still ignores his existence. So this guy rushed up to provoke me. Mandif still ignored him. Go straight to the distance. The Hyena Queen got even more carried away. They even began to raidivide the territory. This is too much. Mandif has such a good temper that he can't stand it any longer. The Hyena Queen got anxious when she saw Mandif. Run away quickly. Then continue to divide the territory as the villain wants. Lioness Mosumi can't stand it anymore. He led his sisters towards the hyenas, and then suddenly launches an attack. The Hyena Queen was so frightened that she ran away in panic. Mosumi's roar. Jintai Dumala woke up from lunch break. He is not as good-tempered as his brother Mandive, the grumpy guy known as the Hyena Killer. Coming with momentum, the eyes of the new Hyena Queen turned red immediately. For him, this is a hunting game. If you ask me why it's slow motion, because the left leg and right leg move in slow motion. Right leg, left leg, slow motion. Replay this song. To give you happiness. Did you fall in love with me? If you let me say it properly. Well, the content is not enough, so let's make up the duration. Mosongmi hooked the beautiful legs of the Hyena Queen. The Hyena Queen is rolling around like a lazy ass. Get rid of Mosongmi's claws and continue to escape. Jintai Dumala didn't give up. In the long-term hunting game, he has filled up VRP. So this guy's endurance is stronger than other lions. Hyena Queen without Krypton Gold. Caught by Jintai Dumala. He wants to do it again. But underestimated in time Dumala. The extended version of Thousand Claws slapped him to the ground. Take advantage of the situation and bite into the spine. The queen, who had only been in office for one day, died like this. As the saying goes, don't be too arrogant. Shoot the first bird. Kill the local snake with a knife. Keeping a low profile is the way to survive.